Be careful. Two people are trying to trap you by doing this. My dear child, if you believe in angels, start this video and watch it completely. Angel says this is a very important message for you today. Do not ignore it. Something is unfolding around you that has been hidden in silence and shadows for too long. The air around your spirit has grown heavy, not because you are weak, but because something unspoken is standing too close. You felt it, haven't you? The way the wind changes when they speak to you. The way your body reacts even when your mind tries to convince you everything is normal. You've tried to stay calm. You've tried to be kind. But deep inside, your soul has been ringing an unseen alarm. Because it knows. Because it remembers the feeling of safety, and this is not it. You don't realize how close you are to the center of something they have been planning quietly. Their words seem ordinary, their faces kind, their smiles careful, but beneath it all is something else. Be careful. Two people are trying to trap you by doing this. They have woven something with intentions not pure, not light, not clean. Their hands appear empty, but their silence is full. They do not move too fast, they do not show their thoughts on their faces. They are calculated. And they are close. They are not strangers. One of them knows your laughter. One of them knows how your eyes move when you're tired. They know your habits. They know when you are distracted. They know the soft places in your soul. And they are using this. Quietly, they speak about you behind closed lips. They act as if they support you, but they are planting something under your path. They are watching how you react. They are noting what you don't say. And in their quiet agreement, they are waiting. It is not loud. It is not obvious. It is not a storm with thunder. It is a calm deceit, soft as whispers between two shadows in the room behind yours. One gives the other a look. One finishes the sentence the other begins. You might have even called it closeness. You might have trusted them. You might still believe one of them would never do this. But they are. They are planning to shift something beneath your feet. They are preparing a moment where things will not be as they seem. One is collecting your responses. The other is collecting your reactions. Together, they are trying to place you in a room where all exits are hidden. And the strange thing is, you've had a dream about this, haven't you? Maybe not exactly like this. But you felt uneasy. You woke up and couldn't explain why your hands were trembling. You looked at them, and something inside you whispered, "Don't trust too easily." But you ignored it. You told yourself you were just tired. You told yourself not to be dramatic. You told yourself everyone has flaws. And they do. But this is not just a flaw. This is something more deliberate. They are not angry with you. That would be easier to handle. They are not yelling. That would be too clear. Instead, they are planning something they believe you will never see coming. They are trying to place something in your hands and say it's a gift when it's really a thread to bind you. They want you to choose it. They want you to walk willingly into the space they've designed. But something in you is resisting. That resistance is holy. That hesitation is divine. You were not made to be trapped by those who speak falsely and walk in shadows. Your light has been noticed, and not just by those who love you. It's also been seen by those who wish they carried what you carry. One of the two watches you with a strange envy, quiet, almost polite, but real. They watch the way others are drawn to you. They watch the way you endure. They watch how you remain soft even when things get hard. And it bothers them. Not because you've done anything wrong, but because they feel invisible beside you. The second person? They are trying to be neutral, but they are weak in their silence. They do not stop the other from doing harm. They nod. They listen. They say, "I don't want to get involved," but involvement is not always loud. Sometimes silence is participation. Sometimes stillness is permission. And they have given it. There was a moment not long ago when they almost told the truth. Something almost slipped. They looked at you with that strange pause in their eyes. You felt it, didn't you? That flicker of something unspoken. That moment when time stood still for a breath, and something almost revealed itself. That wasn't nothing. That wasn't your imagination. That was the whisper before the curtain moves. And now, you must decide. Do not respond the way they expect. They are counting on your predictability. They think they know what you will say. They think they know what you will feel. But there is a shift coming inside of you, a sacred pause. A holy slowing down. You are about to speak with a voice they do not recognize. You are about to move in a way they didn't anticipate. And when you do, the trap they set will not hold. They are trying to present something to you soon. Something that looks like an opportunity. Something that sounds like a compliment. Be still and listen with the ears of your spirit. There will be a lie hidden in it, but only those who pause will see it. Only those who do not rush will sense it. Do not be pressured. Do not be rushed. You are not alone. Something greater is standing close to you now. You felt it, even when you couldn't explain it. The sudden chills. The thoughts that come out of nowhere. The moments when you are overwhelmed with emotion and can't explain why. That is the nearness of something sacred. You are being protected. But you must pay attention. You must stop assuming people are always who they pretend to be. Love does not always live in the face that smiles at you. Sometimes it lives in the warning. And this is that warning. Be careful. Two people are trying to trap you by doing this. They are offering words with layers. They are repeating things to others that you thought were private. They are twisting your stories. They are preparing to present a version of you that does not exist. And they are doing it calmly, with hands that appear clean. But they are not. You may be tempted to confront them. But not yet. Timing is everything. Wait. Observe. Let the silence do the work. They are revealing themselves without realizing it. Every misstep, every half-truth, every look of guilt, it's all being documented by the unseen. The sacred is watching. The divine is not blind. Something is about to shift. Someone will slip. A message will be sent to the wrong person. A conversation will be overheard. And the truth will begin to unfold. You will not have to force it. You will not have to search for it. It will come to you. And when it does, act slowly, wisely, and without fear. There is something valuable in your life right now that they want access to. It could be your peace. It could be your name. It could be something you've worked hard to build. But they want it, not because they cherish it, but because they want to control it. And they think they can. But they are wrong. You are being watched over by a force they cannot see. You are being held by a presence they cannot manipulate. Even in your silence, you are protected. Even in your doubt, you are carried. Even in your weariness, you are guarded. Do not forget this. And when the moment comes, and it will, where the truth finally breaks through the web they've spun, you will feel sorrow, yes. But you will also feel release. You will feel something break off of you. You will feel the lifting of a pressure you couldn't name. And you will realize that what was removed was never meant to stay. Your path is still unfolding. Your light is still growing. Your destiny is still alive. Nothing they do can take that from you. Nothing they say can silence the truth that lives inside of you. Walk forward gently. Speak carefully. Listen deeply. And above all, trust the stirring within your spirit. You were not wrong about what you felt. You were not imagining the shift. Something is happening. And you are being prepared. Not to fight. Not to react. But to rise above it with a clarity that cuts through confusion like light through fog. This is a very important message for you today. Do not ignore it. Be careful. Two people are trying to trap you by doing this. But they will not succeed. Because the truth always finds its voice. And light always finds its way. There is something else they don't realize, something sacred and hidden within you that they cannot reach. They may think they understand you. They may believe that your kindness makes you weak. But they are wrong. What lives in you was forged through suffering. What you carry wasn't handed to you, it was fought for in silence, through nights where no one saw the tears, through decisions made in secret strength when no one was there to applaud. They do not know the depth of your journey. They only see the surface, and they judge what they do not understand. What is unfolding now is not simply betrayal, it is a lesson. A holy revealing. And as painful as it may be to watch people unveil their true intentions, it is also necessary. You've asked to be surrounded by truth. You've prayed for clarity. And sometimes, the answer to that prayer is exposure. Not with chaos. Not with fury. But with undeniable truth that rises slowly, like light over a shadowed horizon. You have grown in ways you don't always acknowledge. You have outgrown some of the old patterns that used to hold you down. That is why you can feel the misalignment. That is why your spirit is uncomfortable near them. Their words no longer match the frequency of your growth. You are not who you were when you met them. And they are not evolving with you, they are watching you evolve, and trying to hold you in place. There is something they are waiting for you to say, something they hope you will reveal without realizing it. Do not give them what they are seeking. Let them remain uncertain. Your silence now is not weakness, it is wisdom. You are not ignoring them, you are observing them. And every moment you remain quiet, they grow more uncertain. That uncertainty will cause them to stumble. Watch. Wait. The cracks are forming. The truth is beginning to seep through. You are being led into a new season where only truth can follow. The doors that are about to open will not allow deception to walk through with you. That's why this exposure is happening now. It is not punishment. It is preparation. The ones who are trying to trap you don't realize that their own actions are setting them on a path they will not escape. What they meant for harm is turning on them. The very thing they planned in secrecy is unraveling in ways they cannot control. Soon, you will feel the shift. The air around you will lighten. The pressure will ease. And the faces you used to look to for comfort will no longer carry the same weight. You will look back on this moment not with bitterness, but with clarity. Because even now, you are being guided. Even now, you are being positioned for something higher, something purer, something unshakably real. Let your spirit be still. You do not need to run. You do not need to panic. The truth will walk straight into the light, and you will be ready when it does. My child, be careful. Two people are planning something behind your back, and they think you'll never find out. But the time of secrecy is ending. The hour of exposure has come. The eyes of heaven have been watching everything, quietly, patiently, righteously. Every whisper they made in private, every agreement signed in secret, every intention that was never meant for your good, all of it is being brought into the light. You were never alone, even in the moments when you felt everyone had left. You were never unprotected, even when you cried in silence, unsure of who was truly standing by your side. They thought their plans were clever. They thought their influence would be enough. But they forgot who you belonged to. They forgot that the one who made the stars and called them by name also called you by name. They forgot that heaven has a voice. And that voice is speaking now. Something in your spirit has felt it. You've had sleepless nights, haven't you? You felt restlessness in places you once felt peace. Conversations that didn't sit right. Faces that smiled, but whose energy drained you. You noticed the shift. You saw the sign. You felt the inner pull to withdraw, even if you couldn't explain it. Now you must know why. Finally, God is exposing. Be careful. Two people are trying to trap you by doing this. They are presenting you with an idea that seems harmless, even helpful. It may come through money, opportunity, or advice. But underneath it is the shadow of betrayal. Underneath it is a desire to shift your destiny, to reroute your path away from where heaven was trying to lead you. They are trying to pull you into something that was never yours to carry, never yours to agree to. But God is not allowing it. Even now, there are signs being sent to you. Phone calls that get interrupted. Meetings that get postponed. Plans that keep failing. It's not coincidence. It's protection. You are being slowed down on purpose, because rushing into what they are offering would cost you more than you realize. If you'd like to donate or show your appreciation, you can give a super thanks up to $100. You are not meant to fall into this. You are meant to rise through this. You must pray now. Not because you are weak, but because your strength lies in your connection. Your discernment will grow louder in stillness. Heaven is speaking to you more clearly than ever before, but you must quiet the distractions. The conversations that confuse you must be put aside. The voices that drain you must be silenced. The noise of the world must decrease so the whisper of God can increase. You are about to walk into something that has been delayed for a long time. This season was supposed to begin earlier, but interference and confusion held you back. Now, the gates are opening. But the enemy of your progress is always last to leave. He sends distraction in disguise. People who wear the right face but carry the wrong spirit. These two people, one who speaks softly, and one who is louder, have a mutual agreement. Their connection is not built on love, but on strategy. You are part of that strategy. Not because they hate you, but because they think using you will help them. It's not personal to them. But it's spiritual for you. And you must treat it that way. Not everything that appears neutral is harmless. Sometimes, indifference is the most dangerous path of all. There's a meeting coming. You might think it's small. You might go into it casually, unaware. But heaven is saying, pay attention. Words will be spoken that seem like advice. Suggestions will be made. Don't agree too fast. Don't nod too quickly. Listen with your heart, not your ears. Something will feel slightly off. A tug in your stomach. A brief discomfort in your chest. A moment where you don't quite trust what you're hearing, but you'll be tempted to ignore it. Don't. That is the Holy Spirit warning you. That is heaven saying, slow down. Breathe. Ask me before you move. They may offer to help you. They may even offer to protect you. But their help comes with a price. And their protection leads you away from where you're meant to go. They are setting a trap that looks like a blessing. But blessings from man are empty if they pull you away from the voice of God. You will be tempted to say yes because it feels like relief. You will think, maybe this will make my life easier. Maybe this is what I've been waiting for. But deep inside, you'll know, something isn't right. Trust that feeling. God will be with you. Rest assured, nothing will go wrong with you. You are safe. But you must trust God and pray to Him. Even in this moment, the angels are surrounding you. The very room you sit in is being filled with quiet instruction. You are being guarded in ways you cannot see. And even though these two people think they are ahead of you, the truth is, they are already behind. Because God knew the end from the beginning. He saw what they would try. And He already wrote the escape into your story. This is not to make you afraid. This is to make you aware. God is giving you clarity before confusion arrives. That is His mercy. That is His kindness. That is His way. Even now, one of the two is hesitating. One of them is doubting the plan. They feel guilt, even if they don't call it that. Something inside them is stirring, and it's because your light is affecting them. They didn't expect you to be so protected. They didn't expect the spiritual covering over you to be so strong. They are beginning to question if going forward is a good idea. And it's not. Because what they didn't count on was the presence of God standing between you and their intention. Let that give you peace. God says, I will not allow my child to be taken where I did not send them. I will not let their innocence be used as currency. I will not allow their kindness to be used against them. They are mine. I have chosen them. And I will guard them. Every trap shall fail. Every secret shall be exposed. And every delay will become a miracle in disguise. You will look back at this moment one day and understand why certain plans fell through. You will thank God for the missed calls. You will praise Him for the people who suddenly changed their minds. You will be grateful for the rejections that hurt in the moment but saved your destiny. Because this is not the end. This is the preparation for something beautiful. Your real blessing is not coming from those two people. Your real open door is coming from the one who made the door. You are about to receive something that no man can take credit for, that no signature from man can validate. It will be divine. It will be holy. It will be undeniable. And it will be yours. There will be a phone call in the coming days. Someone will mention a plan again. You'll be invited. You'll be asked to reconsider something you already felt uneasy about. But now, with this message in your spirit, you will see clearly. You will not be pulled in. You will smile, you will listen, but you will not surrender your peace. You will carry yourself with calm confidence, because you know now what you didn't before. Heaven is standing behind you. You must continue to pray. You must talk to God as if He were in the room with you, because He is. You must open your heart again. Even if it feels fragile. Even if you feel weary. Your spirit is being restored, even now. Let your tears fall if they need to. Let your guard down in God's presence. You don't have to be strong every moment. You just have to be still long enough to hear. Your answers are coming. Not in a shout, but in a whisper. Rest.